And during the month, yoga, aerobics, and Zumba. How you mean? This is all part of the society. All right, all you getting well. How you mean? Virtual Wellness Month, and I must say it is indeed a pleasure to be here with you. Jason Williams is my name. And during the month, yoga, aerobics, and Zumba. How you mean? This is all part of the society, and we're talking about the Society for Inherited and Severe Blood Disorders, Trinidad and Tobago Limited, and they're coming together, as always, to bring forward wellness as it relates to the mind, body, and soul, and more so information and awareness. It's going to be my distinct pleasure to welcome different players, different folks who are part of the society, to come and have some deep conversations. And by all means, we'll bring forward the instructors who are doing the Zumba, the aerobics, and the yoga. And to top things off at the end, we will have some entertainment. So you're in a good place, a safe space. Welcome, my friends, as we get things rolling for this, the launch of the, in part with the Society for Inherited and Severe Blood Disorders, Trinidad and Tobago Limited. I'm going to stretch now because no longer I work out all I work out in a boy since this pandemic started. Let me go stretch offset. I'm coming back now. But for those looking on, let me let you know that the Wellness Month starts on Monday 5th, and that's July to Thursday 29th. And the theme for 2021, hope for a cure, strength to endure, survival for sure. So in normal times, the society will meet around the Queen's Park Savannah for their walk, their major fundraiser, where they will meet, network, get a chance to meet other committee members, families, and of course, the grand selling of the t-shirts and everything in between with the breakfast. But we are in some different times, as we know, this particular activation for 2021 in the virtual space. And it's not only one day, it's an entire month. And to give us some more perspective, to give us some more information on the society, I want to welcome the Vice President, Ms. Renee S. Dale, who will join me on set to give us more. Renee, welcome.
Hi, good day.
Good day, good day. And by all means, let me congratulate you and the team for being able to adjust and being able to recognize that the work must carry on, the work must be done. And as everyone else, you've pivoted now into the virtual space.
Of course, yes.
Tell me about that particular planning process and, you know, in terms of putting it together.
Well, we have a committee in place, the Walkathon Planning Committee, and of course a lot of brainstorming had to happen. We did the virtual walkathon last year, but even that this has changed, of course, with the restrictions of outdoor exercising and so on. So, you know, Nadia and the team came up with this brilliant idea to have the virtual wellness month, so we can still engage our members and their families and friends, and still, you know, be part of something with a good cause, you know, and so on.
Indeed. So last year and this year, the adjustments were made.
Correct. Yes.
What's your role as Vice President of the Society?
Well, as Vice President, I am part of the Executive Board, so we are, of course, in charge of the operations of the organization and how we're going to prioritize our goals and reach membership outreach and so on, planning events and getting the knowledge and the awareness out there and so on.
And as you said, knowledge and awareness, because of the activation, I myself am learning so much, and based on my notes, I recognize that there are 4 common blood disorders in Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, I'm seeing here hemophilia,
thalassemia.
Thalassemia,
Right.
yes, thank you. Yeah. Sickle cell anemia and von
Willebrand's disease. Right. So just to backtrack a little bit to give you some history about the organization, the SISBDT is a parent-patient support organization for people and families affected with these conditions. And it was.
Tell me about that, and indeed if our friends of the islands are also in this particular bracket with some of the common blood disorders.
Right, so we are affiliated with the World Federation of Hemophilia and the Thalassemia International Federation. These are 2 very large, powerful bodies globally that advocate for the conditions. Yeah. and also recently with the Global Alliance for Sickle Cell Disease Organizations. And of course also regionally, there is the Sickle Cell Unit, which is part of the University of West Indies, Mona in Jamaica, and they're very powerful in sickle cell disease research and management. So, and they had their relays with them. And of course in Tobago, we have a chapter in Tobago that we're trying to form and, you know, have a strong presence in Tobago as well.
Indeed. I'm happy to hear of the international affiliations, because of course I got that here via the notes, but I'm also happy to know that the regional conversations are happening with our counterparts in Jamaica are very important for that international structure in the organization. How challenging is the challenge right now at this point in time, based on the pandemic, to get people to come out to donate blood, to be part of the process? I'm sure that poses a particular challenge at this point in time.
Yes, of course, because many of people with these inherited blood disorders require regular blood transfusions, right? For example, thalassemia, that is where the person, especially with the most severe form of disease, beta thalassemia major, they don't form enough hemoglobin in their body, which leads to severe anemia. So imagine your child is diagnosed with beta thalassemia major, and you are told from the age of 1, maybe they require blood transfusions once a month, a pint of blood once a month for the rest of their lives. And when they reach adulthood, it may increase to 2 pints of blood every month. In sickle cell disease, as a child, the child is at higher risk for stroke. And after the first stroke, it's highly likely you will get further strokes. And in that instance, the best treatment for that is regular blood transfusions. And of course, bleeding disorders like hemophilia and von Willebrand's, any procedure that has to be done, whether it's surgery or even a simple dental procedure, they should be topped up with blood transfusions to ensure that, you know, they don't bleed out, or their hemoglobin doesn't reduce to such a level where they could die, which is often could happen. So therefore, we need a consistent and safe blood supply, which is what we don't have. For many years, we have not had that, because it's the culture or the common behavior in Trinidad and Tobago where people only donate blood in cases of emergency, where their family members or friends may need it.
When it lands on the doorstep.
Right, exactly. So we needed to be more of donating voluntarily, regularly, without expecting reimbursement of any form. That is the only way to sustain the need of blood, especially not only in our community, but those, of course, who need it for trauma and emergency cases, surgeries, right? So we are constantly promoting this need for more voluntary blood donors.
Indeed. Just wanted to find out about one of the greatest misconceptions, or I guess narratives that's always circulating as it relates to people who have body tattoos and body art. Are they allowed to give blood?
Yes, of course. I believe, of course, there's a period of time after getting the tattoo. I think it's probably a year. And after that, you can donate blood.
Okay, just wanted to clear the air on that.
Yes.
But there are a lot of people who believe that, you know, it's
there are many
almost
misconceptions out there about donating blood. And even in the pandemic, people were skeptical about donating blood before. Even in the pandemic, it's even more challenging because they are afraid of being at risk of getting COVID-19. But it is safe. All the protocols are followed strictly, and it is a simple and easy process. And it makes you feel good when you donate blood.
Of course, of course.
There are health benefits.
Of course, because you see, there is, again, I was talking to one of your committee members, and as elementary as what I'm going to say might sound, that's the common belief. People believe when they donate blood, especially to a family member, that the blood that they're giving today is the exact blood that's going into the family member, not knowing that they're actually putting blood into the bank, and it's going to be probably somebody else's blood that will assist. So people sometimes believe that, well, you know, they're getting exactly my blood. And I guess how can we sometimes, I guess, use this space to put to rest all these misconceptions?
I guess we continue doing what we're doing and engage people, have conversations. We have regular blood drives. You have to engage people and have these conversations, promote on social media, you know, educational campaigns, which is what we're trying to do more of.
Information is on your page. Folks can go on and get information via your social media handles.
Yes, on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. And by all means, give them the handles. let
Well,
them know.
at SISBDTT for both Facebook and Instagram.
What's your desire for this month? What would you like to see when it's all said and done at the end of the Wellness Month? What is your personal expectation for this month?
Well, I know in this time, the Walkathon has always been an event where families and people living with the condition and doctors and anyone could come together and interact, away from a serious setting like a hospital setting or any situations like that. So it's really a fun time to engage, and especially these challenges living with COVID, mental health, coping, so it's important to step away from the serious part of life and have some fun and also be healthy, of course. Yoga, aerobics, Zumba, that sort of thing. Yoga is very good for, those with sickle cell like myself. Breathing is important, getting that supply of oxygen to the blood. So I believe it's a very, very valuable month. It will be very valuable.
Out of the yoga, the aerobics, and the Zumba, which one you know for sure you're going to be taking part in and participating in?
Definitely the yoga.
Definitely
I like
yoga.
yoga.
Yeah, I think you would have mentioned that there. I'll give you the final say as we wrap things up with the interview. It's all yours. You can speak to members, speak to family, friends, and let them know the importance of the society's work, not only here in Trinidad and Tobago, but as it relates to finding that cure and being able to come to some place of normalcy on the global stage. It's all yours, Rennie.
Thank you. It is extremely important to be aware of these conditions. It is very prevalent in Trinidad and Tobago. Sickle cell disease, especially, approximately 1 in 10 people carry the gene. Thalassemia, approximately 1 in 15. So it's important, you must know someone with sickle cell disease or the trait. And when you're walking around with the trait, you don't know. And it's important for you and your partner to be tested so that you're aware and you can make informed decisions, and you will not be devastated and shocked if when you happen to have a child that may be diagnosed with the condition. And that is what happens a lot. And because it's so prevalent, I just want to put a little plug here at newborn screening. We need a national newborn screening program so that diagnosis will be done a lot earlier and treatment can begin, and there's a better chance, a better quality of life for people living with these conditions. So please join us on the Virtual Wellness Month and have some fun, but please also seek the knowledge. Thank you.
That's right. Vice President of the SISBD, Rennie, thank you so much for your words, for the information coming to hand, and again, driving home the point and driving home the need and the importance for us to donate blood and dispelling some of the misconceptions. There are so many, I guess, we live in a time of fake news and misinformation.
Definitely.
And we must use the platform to dispel that. So by all means, log on and be part of what the society is doing. We'll take a quick one and come back with more excitement for the Virtual Wellness Month after these. At this point in time, I would love to commend the society for their ongoing work with its members in terms of information and, of course, with their work relating to the caregivers. The society is doing an amazing job. And at this point in time, I want to invite my namesake, Jason Braffett, who is a committee member, who will give us some more details about the concept of the Virtual Wellness Month. Of course, it's happening in July, and Jason, my namesake, is in the building. Jay, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you, Jay.
For those looking at this, of course, we know that there are people very well informed and in tune with what you're doing. But for the first timers, for those who more or less might log on via a friend or a family member, what can they look forward to this month here for the Virtual Wellness?
Well, JW, let me first of all say that, over the years, the society has been hosting a walkathon. We do one lap around the Queen's Park Savannah.
Yeah.
But due to the current COVID restrictions, we could not have done that. And that's our main fundraiser.
Yeah.
Because what we do after we complete the lap, we culminate that with a big breakfast on the Queen's Park Savannah. So people would be able to get things to eat and drink, all the favorite breakfast items,
Yeah.
along with sale of our jerseys. So because of the current restrictions, we could not have done that. So the membership came up with this idea of a wellness month. Because of the stress that obviously people would have been going through the pandemic, we thought it best to look at a holistic
Yes.
approach. So we have this idea of wellness.
Well, look at the interesting scenario here, because in normal times you would have dedicated one day
Yeah.
for the gathering and the coming together of members
Yes.
to network. Now, because of the pandemic, it's making the team put forward a month
Yes.
of activity, which to me is something I believe, Jason, you and your team probably will continue after this pandemic is over.
We want to believe so because, for instance, what we're doing this year with the Holistic Wellness Month is looking at both mind, body, and soul.
That's right.
Right? So what we're doing, because of our theme this year, it's strength to endure, hope for cure, strength to endure, and survival for sure. Because that is our mantra. We are hoping for a cure for all of our conditions that we have as a society of inherited disorders. But we have the strength, that resilience,
Yes.
right, to continue to fight every day and to get up, because we have members with a lot of challenges. And obviously, we will make it through this time.
Indeed.
Yeah? So what we're going to do is have 1 month of celebration that would include aerobics, cross fitness, nutrition. We're talking about mental health awareness. We're talking about entertainment. It's going to be a packed session for 1 month, from Mondays to Thursdays, and it will be streamed on all of our social media platforms.
Very holistic. Very
Yes.
holistic plans.
So I could see this going forward. So once we are allowed to have the physical walkathon,
Yes.
we will still have that.
Yeah.
But we'll also include some of these.
I think most events going forward coming out of this pandemic would be that kind of hybrid event where we're striking the balance between, as you rightfully said, the gathering and coming together, which will happen again at the Queen's Park
Yes.
Savannah, and some kind of virtual or some kind of online presence.
Definitely.
So that's a good look going
Definitely.
forward.
Definitely.
As it relates to partners throughout the region, I know this, of course, the society, it's for the Trinbago patients, the caretakers. But do you all network, do you all have conversations with similar societies of the islands?
Yes, we do. We have conversations with professionals and other institutions of the islands, Jamaica in particular. And we are also part of a membership of the International Federation
Yes.
of Thalassemia as well.
Yes.
We are a member of that, which is a global organization reaching a lot of countries around the world. So we are very active, and we, as a society, we continue to advocate for better care for the patients, and we support as well the caregivers. So we do a lot of things, and we've been around for a long time.
I want to take you, Jason, to the beginning of your association with the society. What got you involved? I can recognize from the way you speak your passion,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that's a passion shared with all the other committee members. But your personal journey as to when you started and why you started with the society.
Well, in 2013, JW, after celebrating 1 year birth anniversary of our second daughter, Joanna, she started to feel unwell. And what happened over a series of 3 weeks being hospitalized at Mount Hope Pediatric Hospital, Joanna was diagnosed with a condition called beta thalassemia, which affects the hemoglobin of the blood. And most persons with that condition, once you're a major, which Joanna is, you have to get blood transfusions every 2 to 4 weeks for life. If you're not, if you don't get a cure, yeah? And obviously with that comes a lot of complications, and it also inevitably reduces your life expectancy. So one of the doctors reached out to us and recommended that we be a part of this society, and we've never regretted since.
Indeed.
My wife and I.
You find support there, you find strength there?
Excellent support, education. You know, it's like a second family.
Indeed.
It's second family.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
Thanks for sharing that. For those looking on, give them more information as it relates to places outside of this Wellness Month. Where can they go as it relates to online, or even is there a particular physical building someone can go to answer questions to get some more information about the society?
Right. So because we're in this era of social media, I would say the first step, you can reach out to the society using our handle, SISBDTT, on Instagram and Facebook.
That's right.
As it's shown on the banner. And you will, that's a good starting point. We also can be through that, you will get the information about contact information for our office. We have an office that is located in Pembroke Street in the Child Guidance building.
That's right.
But obviously because of this pandemic, the office hours are, have been adjusted.
Of course.
So it's easier for persons to contact us via our social media handles, and we are very responsive.
Indeed. JW and JB, Jason
Yes.
Braffett. I'll give you the chance, Jason, to look straight into the camera and tell our audience, our friends, the society members, why it is so important to be part of this virtual Wellness Month. It's all yours, Jay.
Well, I would say Trinidad and Tobago, come out and support by purchasing our t-shirts. It's $100. This is our major fundraising event for the entire year. That money goes towards supporting many patients, many families, with not only education, but literally support with getting them counseling, medication, what have you, that is not available. So that's what we do. So I want you to get onto our Facebook and Instagram, message us. We have, you can also purchase these jerseys electronically. So you have no problem with getting onto us and supporting the society. Thank you so much, JW.
Indeed. All right, guys, I hope you're stretching because it's aerobics time, and joining us, the kings and queens. Aerobics kings and queens. Yes, it's Onika and Mikhail going to get the aerobics started right now. High intensity, high energy, clear out some space at home. It is time to work out. Let's go.
Hi, it's Girl Fitness. I'm here with my colleague Mick Physique TT. We're a part of the Aerobic Queens and the Aerobic Kings. Today, we're here to join the SIS BDTT Society to support their virtual wellness program for the month of July. The Aerobic Queens and the Aerobic Kings will be conducting the aerobic sessions on Mondays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And I'll now turn you over to Mick to give you a brief history of the Aerobic Queens and Kings.
Okay, so I am Mick Physique TT, and I am the founder of the Aerobic King and the Aerobic Queens. We are a versatile group of instructors, professional fitness instructors that are certified in all different fitness facets. Spin, aerobics, step aerobics, muscular strength and conditioning. You know the work. We are here in collaboration with the SIS BDTT this month of July to give them a taste of fun and fitness with the Aerobic King and Queens.
Instead, tell me how the road again, how the road again. And I was on this day. that. Early Juve morning, the man still have to take up the powder, still have to fly, and the pen still will have to spray up. The sweat still will have to sweat, but there won't be a crowd to break up. Even if it's me alone, carnival never stop. Brother High still jumping on in the gallery like it's road. And then somebody getting mad at this other like it's road. My house is the road, backyard is the road, front yard is the road, side yard is the road. Alright, all houses road, brother, all houses road. All houses road, right now, all houses road. All houses road, brother, all houses road. All houses road, right now, all houses road. Everybody know that I's a man located with absence. Even if it's me alone, I party like I don't have sense. That drinks by the side wall, DJ by the back fence. The future look cancel, so I sticking down in the past tense. I check the possibilities and I check the ratio of going back to the venue, the music, the crowd, the stage show. Look like this here, I have to call all of my friends on video. If guys are with go, and guys are with go. Brother High still jumping on in the gallery like it's rude. And then somebody getting mad at this somebody like it's rude. My house is the rude, backyard is the rude, front yard is the rude, side yard is the rude. All houses road, brother, all houses road. All houses road, this year all houses road. All houses road, brother, all houses road. All houses road, this year all houses road. Them laughing at Trinidad, say carnival, we don't have that. We go take speaker box and load it up on a van back. Put rum in a knapsack, then jump out in a hazmat. Party in we are, you see the gate, we not going past that. Early Juve morning, the man still have to take up the powder, still have to fly, and the pen still will have to spray up. The sweat still will have to sweat, but there won't be a crowd to break up. Even if it's me alone, carnival never stop. Brother High still jumping on in the gallery like it's rude. And then somebody getting mad at this other like it's rude. My house is the rude, backyard is the rude, front yard is the rude, side yard is the rude. All houses road, brother, all houses road. All houses road, this year all houses road. All houses road, brother, all houses road. All houses road, this year all houses road. The tide is high, I know, I'm on the very slow. They checked in the fire, yo, that payment and mortgage due. You don't know what you go do when the landlord calling you. So they just not answer so outside building 22. I remember the day when I thought the crazy storm thunder, rolling, water, flowing. Yes, I know how it is, please don't take it down. 365 days, I say, God is actually, from Santo to Togo, from Qantas Bay to Piabo. God is actually, all inside that Tobago, from Bangladesh to Scarborough. Don't worry now, I love you. 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 I feel you come the pain, eating off from my drain. The globe is not the same. One day sun will rise again. Survival is to survive by trying to stay alive. Slip up, fall, slip outside. Keep your head up, brother. I remember the day when it had the crazy storm. Thunder, rolling, water, flowing. Yes, I know how it is. Please don't take it down. 365 days, I say, God is actually, from Santo to Togo, from Qantas Bay to Piabo. God is actually, all inside that Tobago, from Bangladesh to Scarborough. Don't worry now, I love you. 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 Jump up Friday, jump up Friday when I see them. Up them Friday, up them Friday when I see them. Up them Friday, jump up Friday, up them Monday. Stop to remind them again. I remember the day when it had the crazy storm.
All right, so it's Zumba time, and as you know, in case you don't, I'll tell you, it's action, it's movement, it's dance, it's a lot. Again, just make sure you have some space because taking us through the Zumba, CEO of Holistic Lifestyle, Brittany Balfour. Brittany, it's Zumba time. Let's go!
Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Balfour. A lot of people call me Bree, and I am the owner of Holistic Lifestyles with Bree. And Holistic Lifestyle with Bree is in support of the SIS BDTT Virtual Wellness Month themed Hope for a Cure, Strength to Endure, Survival for Sure. And we will be doing Zumba every Tuesday at 6 to 7 for the month of July. And I'm now going to take you through a Zumba session with me. Let's go!
getting my yoga stretch going. Oh, goodness, it's been a minute. You know what? I think it's best I bring in Siddhartha, who is the yoga instructor. Siddhartha, it's your time, yoga time. This is to deal with wellness and calming the body and the mind. Could somebody help me up? Please? Olia, somebody? Nadia, anybody? Olia? Help! God.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Siddhartha and today I'm here to do some yoga with you. I am representing the Society of Inherent and Severe Blood Disorders as they celebrate their Wellness Month. So get your mats, you don't need any equipment, and let's get ready to do some yoga. Stand tall at the front of the mat. Remember to relax and be calm. I'm going to start off with some prayer. Bring the hands all the way up. Close. Inhale and exhale through your nostril. All the way up. Exhale into prayer. All the way up. Look up to the ceiling. And come down into prayer one more time. All the way up. And come down into prayer. Forward bend. Bring the palms down to the floor. Bend the knees if you need to. Press up, hands together, and backward bend. Forward bend, forward fold. Palms together, stretch. Now we're coming into prayer with a side twist. Sit back in that chair position, twist to the right. Exhale, inhale, bring the hands all the way around, back into prayer. Twist. Twist. Good. So we're stepping down to the mat, palms down, jump back into a plank, hold the position, 3, 2, 1. Come down into a box, bring the knees, flatten the ankles, and we're going into cat and cow. Cat, pull the stomach in, tuck in your tailbone. Inhale, let the stomach hang out and reverse. Push your hips back. Come into cat, round the back, tuck chin to chest. Back down. One more time, and out. Going to go into a wind removing exercise. Bend the elbows, bring your chin to the floor. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press back up, and we're going to do the needle and thread position. Where you're taking the right hand all the way up. Thread it under the left. Come back down. Left hand up. Thread all the way under. Back down. Hand up. Thread all the way through. Bring your head all the way through. Back down one more time. Left hand up. Thread all the way through. Good. Now we're going to move into a child pose. Push back, bring the glutes to the heels, spread your chest forward, forehead on the mat. From the child pose, we're going to come up into a downward facing dog. Press back on the hands, bring the head to the stomach. Push forward into a downward facing dog. Flatten the feet, back into a child pose. Box up, downward dog, push forward, roll your head all the way back, flatten the feet, back into child pose. Come straight down on your stomach. Arms outstretched along the shoulders, and we're going to do a scorpion twist. Make sure the leg goes all the way over. making a figure 4. Keep your shoulders on the floor as much as possible. One more time. Keep rolling, twisting the spine, engage the glutes. Good. Come back into box. Flip over onto your back. Cool down session will begin. Put your arms out to the side. Tuck the knees to the chest and hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming into a bridge, feet flat on the ground. Bend the knees, put the hands under the glutes, and raise your hips as high up as you can. Now extend that left leg up to the ceiling and down. Right leg up to the ceiling and down. Stretch out, arms out. Going to do another back twisting stretch. Hold on to the knee, pull it down, head to the opposite side. Back up. Left knee, right hand, pull down, look to the opposite side. Feel that stretch all along the spine. One more time. Twist and pull. Head in the opposite direction. Last time. Just going to roll the spine out by doing some rock and rolls. Good. When you're finished, flat, in a corpse position, palms up, heels up. And in this position, we've come to an end, and you will take 20 deep breaths. Relax your arms, relax your feet, flatten your spine into the floor, and just close your eyes. Breathe through your nostrils, in and out. Thank you.
Again, much love to the society and the amazing work they're doing. At this point in time, we want to take the attention across to nutrition. It's very important, and that's going to be a major part of the discussion during the Virtual Wellness Month. As you know, nutrition, it is related to the well-being, mind, body, and soul. And I could safely say we have a star in that particular field, Ms. Patrice Williams. She will be with us during the month. And I can safely tell you that Patrice is quite qualified as certified nutrition specialist. Of course, she graduated with honors, and she holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Food Science and Technology, where she additionally specialized in nutrition and dietetics. That's right. Took me a while to log on to that word, dietetics. Indeed, but I can safely tell you, we are getting someone who is truly amazing in the field. And I can safely mention that part of her discussion will deal with nutrition and your status as it relates to this current pandemic. Part of her discussion will also relate to nutrition and its direct correlation to the particular blood disorder that someone might be dealing with at this point in time. So her knowledge, her information is one that you cannot miss during this time. Of course, nutrition therapy is part of the discourse, as she encourages all of us to employ the healing power of God-given food. That's right. While educating ourselves and the rest of the population on health diminishing power of artificial man-tampered food through group lectures, personal nutrition programs, and weight management consultation and meal planning. So all that's part of the discourse during this Virtual Wellness Month as it relates to organic food, that God-given food, compared to stuff that is processed, as we know. And she will break down the science and break down all the dynamics and all those moving parts as it relates to nutrition So look out for Ms. Patrice Williams right here inside the Virtual Wellness Month. So as you know, during the Wellness Month, we will be giving everyone a chance to explore, discuss, and understand the elements of the body and, of course, the mind. And as we get into that particular discussion, I'm happy to announce that during the month, we will be hearing from Chitra Maharaj, a clinical psychologist who will highlight the impact on the psychological well-being of the most exposed groups. Of course, people with the underlying health conditions and their care providers, striking that particular balance. And I think that is something we have recognized during the opening here, and you'll recognize during the course of the Virtual Wellness Month. Yes, the focus will be on those who are indeed affected with blood disorders, but also we are bringing information forward to the care providers. She has worked in the private practice sector throughout her career, and she has extensive training and experience in various elements relating to her particular field. I could just mention a few as it relates to cognitive behavior therapy, lifespan integration therapy, and so much more. And the good thing is someone with that wealth of knowledge and experience will be here with us to really shed some light on some of the burning questions of the day. Touch base and give us more and elaborate on coping strategies during this interesting time, this tumultuous time, this time of a pandemic. So it's always important to put a little dance in the mix. And as you know, Afrobeats is one of the emerging sounds of the world at this point in time. So to learn and to get into the Afrobeat rhythm and soul, I want to welcome a good friend right now to give us an amazing dance set. Let's put our hands together for Rico.
Badass. Shake it. Scale up. Who they breathe for you?
Mr. Skills on the mission, remember?
And Davido.
All I did see there for your body, and I can't lie, I want your body on me. On me, yeah. I know sometimes I might be horny. When I call you, you will be coming for me. For me, yeah, 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 yeah. Body, 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 baby, body, body, baby, oh my baby, see your body, 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 baby, body, body, baby, oh my baby. Don't want nothing else, 'cause now your body I want finesse. Make it sense. All I'm asking for is one chance. One chance, one chance, one chance, one chance. All I did see there for your body, and I can't lie, I want your body on me. On me, yeah. I know sometimes I might be horny. When I call you, you will be coming for me. For me, yeah, 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 yeah. Body, 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 baby, body, body, baby, oh my baby, see your body, 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 baby, body, body, baby, oh my baby.
Passing body because in bege, this your body make me shout gege. Body, 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 shake me. Where you whine me, you make me standing. You're very sweet and understanding. She's not there for me. They got me busy body just because I'm getting.
I want to welcome a good friend of mine. I call him the slim man in the business. Very talented, a creative, Trinidad, soca, R&B, you name it, all genres of music is under this man's umbrella. It gives me great pleasure to welcome right now on the Virtual Wellness stage and platform, Rion Elborn.
Yeah, well, I don't know, it's Rian Elborn representing for the Virtual Wellness Month. We want everyone to come out and show the support, right? Because I don't know, each one teach one, and so I think every time, right, dog? All of the people and them out there, you know I think, oh, dog, what you say?
One thing me a pray, get my money and build my dreams. Rep for my city and fix my scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. Get your money and build your dreams. Rep your city and fix your scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. Everybody want more money, one of them not gonna work hard for it. Me a talk about star money. House and land and car money. Them just a look for your pocket for the bar money. When you a look another wrong, them a take off running. Them wish them coulda take the little me have half of me. Can't stop me cause them never really seen the start of me. The part of me, inside of the heart of me. The spark in me, to be what I want to be. Pain and sufferation a part of me. A masterpiece cause it's all hard to me. You see me Yankee keep the haters off of me. And we no roll marijuana and a quarter leaf. Now sell my soul, not a money, not the world that a boy coulda offer me. One thing me a pray, get my money and build my dreams. Rep for my city and fix my scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. Get your money and build your dreams. Rep your city and fix your scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. On and on, Babylon you better keep your distance. Talk a lot of things and now we never respond. Some a little get a youth me never get what me want. Now me a perform. Thank God me a weather this time. No matter the journey, me a walk the distance. So we keep on learning everything that we can. Kelly Village, keep your hand up. Not for them in this system can stand us. That's why them office we sit down in a slammer. Rastafari not deal up with the drama. We'll be alright, got to live to see tomorrow. Some of them not have no blood in them bone marrow. Beg them a beg and them a borrow, them a borrow. Friend not your friend until the weed run out. Pretend until the thing done out. Everybody want more money. One of them not go work hard for it. Me a talk about star money. House and land and car money. Them just a look for your pocket for the bar money. When you a look another wrong, them a take off running. Them wish them coulda take the little me have half of me. Can't stop me cause them never really seen the start of me. One thing me a pray, get my money and build my dreams. Rep for my city and fix my scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. Get your money and build your dreams. Rep your city and fix your scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. Get my money and build my dreams. Rep for my city and fix my scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream. Get your money and build your dreams. Rep your city and fix your scheme. System mother so they set it, so you have to get up and I get it. Get a youth them a dream.
You better dream. If you get a youth, build a dream. No matter where you come from in the world, yeah. Where you come from, get a youth, build a dream. Yeah, my dog, build a dream. If you get a youth, build a dream. You don't know it's all about the Virtual Wellness Month, right?
It's steamy.
It's steamy.
Coming to touch base again with the music, and we say local, and we're keeping it local. Let's welcome right now to the Virtual Wellness platform and stage, Zone.
Do it on me. Do it on me. Whoa, whoa. Do it on me. Whether we together or solo, I want you go lo. Whether we together or solo, I want you go lo. Static. You done any dance, but I ain't leave home yet. Still take a chance, go and enjoy yourself. Girl, I sorry, but you know that I go in and reach late. But you know that it's okay, party like it's your birthday. Let the music take control. Let me see your waistline roll. Let the liquor start to flow. I just want you. Hey, whether we together or solo, I want you go lo. Whether we together or solo, I want you go lo.
Wellness Month. So if you're home right now, I want you to get off your seat. Time to chip with me, right? And then you chip, hit, neck, hit, slip. Take it back now. Next side, hey, take it back now. 1, 2, we're gonna try to jump. Hey, whether we together or solo, when you go lo. Whether we together or solo, when you go lo. I want you to just unlike your hand, no beat. I am my butt more crazy. Singular to why you just unlike your hand, no behavior. Kinda mad but more crazy. Bring now with your shoulder bumper. Singular together. Hope everybody feeling good. Hope you're enjoying yourself and you're being safe out there and protecting yourself, alright? My name is Zone XONE. Virtual Wellness Month. Everybody take care, be safe.